Hi, welcome to this quick and simple guide on how to get started with MyFitnessPal if you're a beginner. If you haven't tracked before, I'm going to show you a quick way to set it up. Your calories at the top are just set up by you. You go into this bottom right, you go me, and then it'll give you a summary. So if you want to press update your goals, then you would just input whatever you are. So let's just say, yeah, I'm going to recalculate that to whatever. I'm just going to take away half a kilo. So that's fine. Lose, and then that's going to change my calorie outputs for that. But I want you to set up your own based on what I have given you. So there, 2,803 calories for me to do that. I'm just going to set 2,750 because that's what I want, right? And these ratios here, carbs, protein, and then fat, they're preset, so you want to touch them and adjust them to suit. So for me, I know what I'm going to be on, and you'll see each time as you adjust it that this number changes here. So you want to make sure that that's roughly, bang on 100. So I'm going to do roughly a 35-35 split. So then my targets are like that, and you just come out of that. But initially, you're just going to use this to track. So this is what this is about. Come out of that, and then now I'm going to show you the tracking. When you go back to your home screen, bottom left, you've got this plus sign. So you can go straight into your food, water, exercise, or your daily weight. So for me this morning, I was 86.1. I'm just going to keep that the same. Tick. So you go to your diary, which is the second tab. So my breakfast this morning, meal 2, I'm not sure why I did that. But these you can set up, they will initially be set up as breakfast, lunch and dinner and then snacks. But I've set them up on the laptop. You just log in a browser with your login details. This is the app. And I've set up meal 1 to 6. So you'll see meal 5, meal 6. And I've already put in my dinner for tonight because then I can play about with the day. It gives me more flexibility. So that's just a little tip if you have the time to go on ahead and do that. So you can go add food. Then you're going to have some history and you can go through that. But initially you're going to have to search for most things. So you can also save my meals. So if you're doing some preparation, so I'll cook 5 meals on a Sunday sometimes and I'll save it as whatever this date is. And then when I'm inputting that, I can add that meal. So I'll click back on it. Because that's 5 meals, I'm just going to put 1/5 of that as one meal. So save, and then it gives me the calories, the protein, the fat, and the carbs. But I'm not going to add that just now because it's already there. So if you want to add a meal or an item, let's just say you want to add an apple, and you might have to weigh this initially. So 400 grams is a big apple, but that's 2 apples even. A big apple's 200 grams, and small to medium is 100 to 150. But let's just say I want to add that. So that's 200 grams, 100 calories. Those are the carbs, those are the fats, those are the protein. I would just press tick there. So that's meal 1 sorted. Let's just say meal 3, I'm going to have some chicken breast. So I'm just going to type that in, chicken breast, and you can see the third result there. Click on it, it comes up as serving size and number of servings. So I'm going to click on that and you can change that. So let's just say that's only 125 grams. So I'll do 1.25 times 100. That gives me, again, the calories, the carbs, the fat, and the protein. And I'll tick that. So little thing to help, instead of inputting things individually, let's just say that meal comes with lots of things. On the top right, multi-add. So multi-add just allows you to select a few more things. So let's just say we're going to add potatoes, and I'm just going to do these roughly quickly. So it says sweet potato. Anything with a green tick, as you can see there, is being verified. So that's going to guarantee, because then sometimes when you click on this, it will give you calories, but these numbers will be 0. So just make sure they're roughly there. And if you're not sure, you can Google what it should be. But let's just say I have 300 grams of sweet potato. And because it's multi-add, that's staying selected, but it's not inputted yet. Let's just say we cook it in coconut oil. 15 grams is already set. I'm just going to tick that to save time. And let's just say we have some broccoli with it just to be cool. So 150 grams. Sometimes you get packets of broccoli and they are 200 grams. So let's just say I'm halving that with my partner. That's 100. And then again, calories, carbs, fat and protein. So if you're unsure, just look at a few things. Let's just say I'm going for broccoli. and then you press search at the bottom, and then you'll see there's lots of different variations of this, and then you can go on it and you can see roughly what they are. That's 100 grams, but then you just search for that. So lastly, I'm going to show, let's just say we're adding those 3 things, and then for that you can see I've added to the chicken breast coconut oil, broccoli and sweet potato. Let's just say I'm having a snack in between dinner and whatever. I'm going to add food. Again, I could search for this. I can either go to my meals if it's going to be one of them, or my foods that I've input myself, or I can press cancel here and scan a barcode. So I'm going to show you this, what this looks like. So this is just a packet of the proper corn. Then you scan the barcode, just put that in there. And that's what's great about this, is it gives you exactly what's on the packet. So serving size 1 bag. Sometimes this will be 100 grams, but obviously for that, that's 1 bag. Somebody's input that and that's been verified. So let's just press save on that. 1 bag is 88 calories. I would just press tick. But let's just say I only have half the bag. I share it with a friend, or I only have half. So tick, bang. And then you can go into that food and see what half a bag looks like. 44 calories, that and that. So that's a quick guide to get you started. If you want to track your weight in here as well, you can press this plus in the bottom right. You can track exercise and things like that. But weight, as I said, 86.1, and then we'll go back to that. And then exercise, it would do a calculation and tell you what you've got remaining here. So because I've input those foods, just to show you, you can see my food at the top here has overwent my calories and I'm remaining 89. If you allow it to track your exercise, then it will try and take away that number and tell you how many you've got remaining. But just forget about that for now. So let's go back to diary just to show you if you're unsure. I'm going to press this little edit button at the top. I'm going to take away those foods because I'm not actually eating them. Everything else there I've already planned and I'm eating. And I'm going to take away the apples as well, and then just press that delete. So now I can go in. I can either click on the top here, or I can scroll down to the bottom and just look for nutrition, and the same menu will come up. So calories is giving me my goal, my total calories around here. Then nutrients, but macros is just a kind of nice little breakdown that you can see. And this is cutting off carbs, so I'll just turn it to the side so that you can see. And then that'll give me my 108, 166, 87, and 149. So that's it. Try to keep it short, but that's kind of the basics that you need to do to get going.